The other character I do want to talk about is the Van Helsing stuff.
Yeah, sure, yeah, yeah.
So,
As far as her creation,
or even just coming into Van Helsing, because you came in with Van Helsing versus the Mummy,
no,
and
no,
then
no, no. Before that,
oh, you came in before. Oh,
yeah,
snap!
yeah. I co-created her. Yeah, me, Ralph, Raven, and Joe co-created Van Helsing for Unleashed, the Unleashed event. Um, we were doing this monster series. We were wondering, we do these fairy tale stories, but where are the monsters in the Grimm universe? Where are the vampires, werewolves, demons, and zombies? So we had this idea that there was an event in the 1800s where they were all sucked into this dimension, and from that sprung. God, it's so stressful to even talk about because it's so much. Sprung 6 series, dude. We did the core Unleashed series. Um, we did a werewolf series, zombie, demon, vampire, and then the sixth one was a Hunters the Shadowlands, which was the prequel to the main Unleashed core book, and that introduced 4 hunters: Roman the werewolf hunter, Masumi the demon hunter, Elijah the zombie hunter, and Van Helsing the vampire hunter. And we were Raven and I together came up with, I think, 2 different pitches for the vampire series and who the hunter would be. And one day, um, Ralph just called me and said, "What about a female Van Helsing?" And we ran with that. Gave her a personality, gave her a design. Anthony Spade designed her, and from there, I wrote her in Vampires, in the core Unleashed book, and then Realm Knights. And I really wanted to deliver her, her personal series. So we started it. Back then, it was called Helsing, not Van Helsing. It was just called Helsing, and we did Helsing number 1 through 4. And then I stayed on her title for Van Helsing versus Dracula, then Van Helsing versus Frankenstein, then this event book called Grim Fairy Tales Apocalypse, and finally Van Helsing versus the Mummy was my last bit for a while. And then years later, kind of now, I'm back on her title, starting with Van Helsing Invisible Woman and moving forward.
I got a picture for that by
That cover is,
arguably one of the greatest cover artists of all time, Ivan Tao.
it's a sick cover. I was actually just talking about Ivan today with I actually can't say who, but but that cover is sick. And I mean, what a way to come back. I wanted to kind of branch out as a writer and do my own thing, do the Kickstarters, do creator owned, and become known as a creator owned guy, uh, and a novel guy too. So I began to read some of what Dave Franchini was doing on Bell, on that kind of stuff, and I really enjoyed it. So I started talking to Dave and asked to come back for a title or two. And my first issue back as a freelancer was that one. And when I saw the cover, dude, I was like, wow, this is meant to be. What a beautiful cover.